Okay, hello there everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of season 2 of Let's Play The Long Dark with me, ChazzyBurger. Now, where we left off, we had just survived a horrible blizzard. I mean, yeah, that was pretty bad. I'm not entirely sure how we managed to survive that, to be perfectly honest, but we managed to make our way back into the camp office, where we here now. We actually rested in front of the fire that we made, to make ourselves a nice cup of coffee. Just because, I felt like, we've been out in the cold for so long, we deserve to have a nice wee fire in front of us, keep us warm. Not that we really need to keep warm, our clothing's good enough. What we're going to do just now is, because we are so over encumbered, is we're going to use the camp office to make kind of like an almost temporary base for a couple of days. Because we're going to wait for all our pelts and stuff to become, cured, that's the word. So yeah, we're going to wait until all of our pelts and stuff become cured, and we're going to make ourselves some new clothes. And we even have some, what are they called? The maple saplings? We have some of them in the lookout tower that are currently curing. So we're going to go all across later, and we're going to pick them up, ready for crafting into bows. We've still got quite a lot of kerosene left, which is good. I think we're probably going to keep that in here, because it does weigh quite a bit, and anything else that we can really put in. We'll put in our extra hunting knife, we'll put in the kerosene. We can probably put a few of the sewing kits in as well. I mean, like, we have quite a few in us. They don't weigh much, but they are, they'll get up there eventually. 0.1 kilograms. If you carry 10 of them as a kilogram. I mean, and we don't really need all of that with us. So we should probably put a bit of our meat in there as well. I'm just thinking, yeah, we'll put some of the non-perishables in. We're going to eat most of the perishables when we're out and about. We'll get rid of some of our soda, even though, it's a nice little sugar boost. You don't really need it that much. We'll put, yeah, I guess we'll put away our herbal tea as well. Should we? It's only 1 kilogram at the end of the day. I mean, it's kind of weird that a box of tea is only a kilogram, but a can of soda is 0.3. And the salted cracker is only 0.1. I mean, I've already talked about that in one of the previous episodes, but, I don't know, it's kind of a weird little kind of thing that I have. We're going to put away some of our antiseptic, because you only use like 0.1 litres of antiseptic per use, and we've only really done that once or so when we were attacked by a wolf. Well, was that even this series or the last one? I can't even remember anymore. It's been so long ago. We'll put our extra can opener in there. We don't really need that. Anything in here? Yeah, we'll put the scrap metal in, because that's another kilogram. We're still 6 kilograms overweight. So, we are pretty well laden with stuff here. What else can we put down? Yeah, we'll get rid of some of our meat, because we don't really need it. I mean, it's only got 99 condition. That's the problem with perishable foods. They do lose condition very, very quickly. So we'll put quite a bit in there. We'll just have to make sure we come back to it. Okay, we'll have to put them in a different drawer. The drawers in the game have limited weight that they can carry. Each drawer can only have 10 kilograms worth of stuff in it. So we'll put in that. That should do us for now. We are actually pretty thirsty, so let's have some water to drink. Isn't that tasty? Gotta love a little bit of water. We could have maybe had a can of soda, but we'll save them for later. We'll eat the rest of that small bit of wolf meat. Surprisingly how weighty they are, even when there's not much left of them. So we're actually down to a reasonable carrying state now. We have got quite a few of those torches, so yeah, we're definitely going to put them in. I mean, it's good to have the torches about, but we don't need that many. We've got that flare with us as well. What was I saying? Yeah, I think we're fine other than that. There we go. See, it wasn't scrolling down there when I was using my mouse wheel, so it's a little bit off. We'll keep that lesser torch with us, I think, or should we take one of the better quality ones? I suppose it doesn't really matter. We're just lighting it anyway. We've got a lot of matches, which I'm fairly happy about. The matches do weigh a bit, but it's good to have a couple of matches. We've got our fire striker as well. That's starting to get a little bit damaged, so we'll need to repair that at some point. But not quite yet. So yeah, we're now actually no longer encumbered. Isn't that a fantastic feeling? After slowly making our way through the wastes last episode, I think it's quite nice not to be encumbered. We're going to harvest one of our scarfs, because we've got a better quality one, and we might as well. We've got 11 hours of daylight left. We've got plenty of time to kick about. We've got a heavy wool jumper there, so we'll just we'll harvest that as well. It's going to give us some cloth. It does take quite a while. You only get one cloth, and it takes 45 minutes for a heavy woolen jumper. I would have thought you would have got more, but it's easier to carry it like that. Lowers down the kilograms a wee bit. So basically, anything we can do to kind of keep ourselves going, that'll be fine. We've got a lot of candy bars as well. Should we repair that, or should we do that later on? Nah, we'll do that later on. I think in this episode what we're going to do is we're going to probably head back towards the derailment, reload our gunner first of course, go back to the derailment, and we'll see what we can find out there, you know, other than plenty and plenty of wolf corpses. And hopefully we don't get stuck in another blizzard like we did last time, because yeah, that was pretty atrocious. And here we go, we're just going to go walking forward. Hey there, Wolfie, we'll just stay well clear of you. Hey there, crows, just flying overhead, having a grand old time. Yeah, it's not too cold out, which is good. And everything's... Yeah, should we place a snare down? Yeah, we should probably put a snare down somewhere just so we can come back to it. In fact, no, we'll do that further into the woods where we found those saplings before. Hey there, how's it going? We'll get our gun out. I don't really want to shoot him. He's going to slow us down a bit, but we're not cold and we got plenty of time left, so I'm not too worried about that. I just I don't really want to get any more wolf bits at the moment. You know, we're kind of fully laden down when it comes to meat and pelts and stuff like that, so it doesn't really make sense to get him. I mean, we could take a shot at him, but he's pretty far away. I don't want to waste any bullets. I mean, we only have, what, 11 left? Or is it only 10 left? I'll have to double check that next time we pull out our rifle. Either way, we've got enough bullets that the gun's fully loaded and ready for action. What kind of bolt action does actually take 10 bullets? I'm trying to decide. I guess it has got a magazine underneath, so that's probably where all the other bullets go in. It's kind of weird that it's always is it breech loaded? It's not a lever action. It's a bolt action. I know that. I know that enough. But it's put inside the bolt. There's no like magazine that's removed or anything like that. So the magazine must be a fixed magazine that you just use to keep the bullets in after they've been pressed down. Hey, guns, you know, they're always good fun. You don't get many of them here over in Scotland, but, you know, it's always cool to know about these things. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll first of all head towards the derailment. We'll see if there's anything in there. Sometimes you can find a second gun, and if we find a second gun in its better condition than our one, then we can just harvest this one. I don't know if we'll get the bullets back, though. I certainly hope we do. Is there actually an option to unload the guns? That would be an interesting option to know. I mean, because I know that if you reload groups of 5 bullets, they reload faster than if they're groups of less, because it's like if they're 5, you put the whole wad in once and reload it that way, whereas if it's like less than that, you'll reload them one by one, you know, just like each bullet was. Is that a wolf there? No, it wasn't. He would have aggroed on us by now if it was. So I think we're fine. Lots and lots of crows are about. Gee, I wonder who could have caused that devastation. Yeah, we got 11 bullets, so we're A-okay when it comes to that. We'll be able to have a wee check in this derailment, finally. I know we've said for several episodes, oh, dead wolf, hey there. Wonder who could have done that. What possible person could have caused such a tragedy? I know we said we'd come to the derailment for a long time. A lot of wolves howling in the background. Can't really hear them over the crows, though, who are also very loud. Another fire striker, lovely. Pretty poor condition, but it's always good to have them. You know, they're a lot more efficient at starting fires than matches. Obviously, because each match, you could you light it, and then you got to light it before the match goes out. With the fire striker, you can just keep striking it and striking it and striking it until something actually comes online. Another crow feather there, and a dead man. He's got a knife next to him as well. Fantastic. So that's another knife that we've got for us. We're going to have a lot of knives. Don't say we're not kitted out when it comes to hunting knives. Have a little look in the containers. Some more cardboard matches. Fantastic. You can never have enough matches. And some rifle ammunition. Doubly fantastic. I can't believe we missed that. I suppose it was getting very dark and we were more concerned about the Mr. Wolf here, who is now frozen. When a corpse is frozen, what happens is it takes longer to harvest things. Obviously because, you know, it takes longer to hack through them with a knife or a hatchet or whatever tool you're using. If you're using your hands, you can't harvest frozen corpses because obviously you can't just like rip open the flesh with your bare hands. People aren't that strong. Some more wolves over there. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, I guess that's part of the game, isn't it? You know, plenty of wolves about, plenty of fun to be had, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Get to have a lot of good fun. Some more wolves howling over there. Yeah, we don't want to head in that direction, I don't think. So what we're going to do is, I think there's some saplings around here. So we'll be able to have a wee look and see if we can find anything. Hopefully we don't run into more wolves, because we are pretty laden down at the moment. We don't really want to be wasting our precious time, you know, killing more wolves, wasting our precious bullets, though I suppose we have more of them now. There is a rabbit over here, so what I think we'll do is we'll get a bit closer to him. Yeah, that is a rabbit, and we'll put down our snare. We're not going to catch him, but hopefully we'll be able to come back and we'll be able to find a rabbit later when we come back to this area. Yep, off he goes, running away. He doesn't want any of it. Hello there, Mr. Wolf. You just stay away from us and we'll stay away from you. How about that? We'll call a little truce. And of course he's walking in the direction that we want to go. It doesn't feel that cold, it's only 0 degrees, so we're alright being outside at the moment. Nothing to really worry about in that sort of regard. I mean, we will get cold eventually. I could take the shot, but I don't know. Yeah, I think we should probably just keep away from him. Yeah, he's going in the other direction. He hasn't really noticed us. See, there's a weird thing there with the guns. Sometimes you can get a glitch where you go a lot faster aiming down the sights and crouching than you would if you were just normally crouching. It's a bug. I'm not sure how it works. Sometimes it happens, and when it does happen, it's really, really useful. Only seems to work when you're going sideways or kind of like diagonally as well. But it's a good tactic to use if you know how to use it. Like, it lets you kind of skirt away from people very, very quickly. So he's going up the hill. We'll just ignore him for now. There's there's nothing really we can do to him. I guess we could shoot him, but there's no point. We're not going to harvest anything. I'm just wondering if we can get close enough to those saplings there to really harvest them with him around. Seems like we can. So we'll just keep on going. Yeah, he's over there. So we'll just quietly make our way over here. And what are these? Maple saplings. So these are the ones used for making bows. It's always good to have a little bit more of them. You know, they could come in handy if we ever like run out of bow or need to repair. I'm not sure. I've never made a bow, as I've said before. So being able to make a bow, I'll be able to see how it works. I imagine you probably need like some saplings to repair it, or maybe you can't even repair them. Maybe they're just like a one-shot thing. They'll degrade after a set amount of uses, and once that's happened, you just got to make a new one. Hopefully, you've got some guts by then, so you can string it up. Oh, that little wolfie there, he's found something. Wonder if hopefully that's a deer. If that's a deer, we'll be able to get a lot of stuff there. And if it's not, then meh, you know. Hopefully he's too preoccupied to really kind of see us. Some old man's beard here, or old man's lichen, is it? Yeah, old man's beard lichen. That's what it's called. So we'll be able to use them to make some better bandages. Because if you use them on bandages, then the bandages have antiseptic properties, which is very, very nice. You know, you can't really go wrong with that. Yep, some old man beard lichen. And I can't remember if you do that in your inventory or if you do that on a workbench. I think you might be able to do it in your inventory, but for some reason, you know, that just seems too useful to be able to just make them out in the wild. So I wonder where that wolf's gone. I wonder if he managed to find that deer. Hopefully he's nowhere around here. But if he is, we know how to defend ourselves. You know, we've got quite the kill count now. Was it 6 wolves? I think we're up to 6 now. So, you know, we're doing pretty well for ourselves when it comes to that. Now, oh, okay, no, he's here. I thought he was gone there for a second, but he seems to be munching on... What is that? Is that a rabbit? Yeah, that's definitely a rabbit. I mean, we could... Okay, no, he spotted us. He spotted us. He's done with his rabbit now. Maybe he's just walking over this way and he doesn't seem aggressive particularly. So maybe he isn't coming to kill us, but if he's coming to kill us, then we're going to have to kill him. That's just the way of the world. So if he gets... Okay, we're stuck against a rock right here. This isn't good. I thought we might be able to just kind of sneak away, you know, maybe hopefully he'd leave us alone. He's not barking yet, so okay, no, he's too close. He is well too close. If he keeps coming towards us... No, he's definitely spotted us. He's got our scent. He's kind of tracking towards us, and yeah, he's down. Sorry about that, Wolfie. You know, wasted another one of our shots, but at the end of the day, you do what you have to do. Let's go double check that rabbit, see if we can't get any skin off it. Because if we can get some skin, then we get a little bit closer to making those rabbit skin mitts. So let's have a little look. Nope. Okay, so he's just eating everything out of the rabbit, which is not surprising. I think you only get 1 unit of hide per rabbit. It's a little bit annoying. We'll eat some of our wolf meat just because we can, and we'll have a little drink as well. You know, might as well lower down those calories, and we'll be able to harvest some stuff from the wolf that way. You know, it's always best to have a little bit of a supply of perishables with you. I mean, you don't really want to kind of go into your non-perishables like your jerky or your candy bars or your salty crackers quite yet. Salty crackers are good. See, look how even though it doesn't feel cold to us, it just shows how cold it is outside. that corpse is already frozen. That little bit of time that it took for us just to walk over there. So we'll just harvest this up, and then we'll carry on our merry way. Okay, so it said question mark, question mark, question mark, and that's it's not really a blizzard, but it's definitely foggy. So again, well, once again, we're stuck in unfavorable conditions. Luckily, we know there's a little kind of shack over here, so we'll be able to go in that, and we'll just kind of that a rabbit there. Okay, let's see if we can get him. Line up the shot, and no, we missed. We were slightly too down. To be fair, rabbit's pretty hard to hit. It was kind of more of a, oh, we've got the ammo, we might as well waste it. I feel kind of bad now about wasting a bullet. But I mean, if we could get the hide, then it would get us one bit closer to our mittens. We'll just we'll harvest a little wood here, and what we'll do is we'll start a fire. We'll be able to get some more water. We'll be able to get our meat cooked. Cannot wait for that. Forge one cedar and one fir, so we'll be able to use the. Actually, no, we've still got a book. So what we'll do is we'll just use the book, and we'll add the cedar and the fir to the fire. Just get it started. Make sure we keep nice and warm in case the temperature starts to drop, because we don't really want to. I don't know if we really want to sleep out here, just in case there is another wolf about. I think if you get attacked in your sleep, you get a much worse bonus, or I guess that would be called a negative modifier, not as much of a bonus. It'd be a negative modifier to your fighting ability, because obviously you've just woken up. You know, I don't want to get up and be startled by a wolf and then have to fight him off if he's tearing at my innards. You know, that doesn't sound very good fun. So we'll add both of them to the fire. You know, and that should keep us warm. We got nice, 11 degrees or so. Fires do heat up after a wee while, as they heat up the air around them. We'll cook our little bit of raw meat here, and we'll probably get some water as well. So it looks like the blizzard is kind of gone. I don't know, the condition isn't too good. Look how warm that feels though. Oh, that's fantastic. That's always a good thing about having a little fire outdoors. You always feel nice and warm with it. We'll melt a little bit of water. We don't want to spend too much time here. And as soon as that's boiled, if it's no longer bad conditions, then we'll probably just head off into the wilderness and be in our merry way. It doesn't seem like there's another blizzard about, so yeah, we got a long time with that fire left. I feel a little bit bad now about putting all that wood on there, but we don't really want to be encumbered again as we were before. We'll eat some more of that lesser bit of wolf steak, and we'll drink a little bit of water. Isn't that fantastic? A lovely little bit of drink to keep us going. Yeah, we've got 1 hour 42. We could stay here and stay warm, but oh, well, I thought that was a wolf there. See, these wolves just seem to be everywhere. I've really got to kind of keep on my guard when it comes to these guys. They just seem to be about all over the place, and I don't really know what we can really do to combat them. Is that yep, that's a rabbit there, but he's running away. He doesn't want any part of us. We don't have a snare. I'm not going to waste another bullet on him. Yep, there he goes. Bye bye, bye bye, little rabbit. So we got I think we got 5 pieces of old man lichen, or old man's beard lichen. What's that in the distance there? Is that just a? Oh, I thought that was a wolf there. Yeah, I think that was just a bit of a branch, If not, that's kind of awkward. But we'll just keep heading into the wilderness. Make our way towards that lookout tower, or lookout post, wherever it's called. That's another See these goddamn logs or stones or whatever. They're almost as bad as the scrap metal in the locker. But yeah, I keep thinking they're wolves, but they're not. They've got the kind of like the silhouette of one, if you get what I mean. It's like when you see something that low to the ground, you immediately kind of get into kind of a combat state, and you're like, right, should I pull out my gun now? I mean, I guess we always kind of want to pull out a gun just in case. There's nothing really wrong with just killing the wolves, other than just wasting ammunition, because we're not really getting everything we could get from these wolves, and I do feel pretty terrible about that. Oh, wee bit of FPS lag there. Not really sure what caused that, but we'll just. Okay, that's a wolf. That's a wolf. He was behind us. I didn't see him there. Okay, there he is. Okay, stand still. Stand still. Okay, we got really, really lucky there. I could have easily missed that shot, but we were just on target. Managed to hit him in his, looked like his hindquarters there. So we'll just, we'll harvest a little bit of meat off him. Yeah, that was really, really lucky of me to hit him just there in his hindquarters, because that's a guaranteed kill. I think if you shoot a wolf in the leg, then they get injured and they start running away, and you'll have to track them down. And I think you've got a very good chance of killing them in hand-to-hand combat, because obviously they'll be sitting there bleeding. You'll be able to track them because they're bleeding. I'm not sure about deers being tackled by wolves. Finding a lot of birch saplings here, which is fantastic. These are the saplings we need to make our arrows. But I'm not sure about deer attacks. Whether that's a wolf and that's a bear in the distance. So we're gonna quite easily take this route here. Just stay as far away from that as possible. Because I don't know about you guys. I don't want to fight a bear yet. I mean, we could maybe, but we wouldn't be able to. Hello there, Wolfie. You haven't spotted us yet, have you? Okay, we're just going to get a little bit further back. I know you shouldn't really sprint around these wolves, but I just don't really fancy killing another one. I mean, we've already upped our kill count from, what was it, 6 to 8? We've killed 8 wolves now. Just call us shooting master. And I think the only bullet that we've wasted has been that one on the rabbit. So, you know, we've got like a pretty high accuracy rate at the moment. You know, 8 kills for 9 shots. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I would do a percentage of that. I think that's like, what, 87% or something like that. Don't do maths when you're trying to do recordings. It'll never be pretty. Nobody will think you're smart. They'll just think you're an idiot because you always get it wrong. This is us back in the kind of... oh, I thought that was something there. Just in case that is, I think we're going to take this bit to the left here. That's actually the fence up there. So we're almost at the lookout tower now. We don't really need to go that far. So we'll run over this way. The wind is kind of picking up, so... And we are encumbered, so the wind's kind of picking up. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I'm sure we'll be alright. We've got enough clothing to really kind of make a difference. We're not as encumbered as we were. Yep, that's definitely the ledge there. So, yeah, this house. I know there is a house around here that I've only ever found in the blizzard. And it's somewhere over here. So we're going to have a wee look for that, because we might as well. We haven't been in that house yet. So we might as well just have a little gander, see if we can find anything. Oh, I thought I saw something there. Obviously just my imagination, or if it wasn't, that's kind of awkward. So, doesn't really... Oh wait, no, there it is. There it is, it's over there. Aha, okay, so now I know where that is. When we come to the stream, take a left where the big rock is. You'll come to kind of like 2 branches like that, and there it is in the distance there. Lovely, a little port in the storm, as it were. You know, I was actually maybe thinking of doing a Sid Meier's Pirates Let's Play. Very, very old game. One from my childhood. I really, really enjoyed that game. Used to be really, really good at it as well. Used to, even on the hardest difficulty in the dances, you know, I used to know them all off by heart. You know, just love doing a lovely little waltz with all the hand signals and stuff. So who knows, I might start that up. I'm also going to start a Let's Play on The Shelter, or Sheltered. I can't remember what it's called. It's a new indie game that's come out about surviving. In a sort of nuclear apocalypse, you and your family are down in a shelter, and you know you kind of got to sit there and you know make sure you know everything's fine. Very unforgiving game. Oh, found a down vest there. We got plenty of stuff for crafting. Found some accelerant. I think that's our first actual accelerant that isn't kerosene of this game. So you know, obviously coming here has had its benefits, but yeah. So a down vest and some accelerant. That's really all we found in this place. Little bit of a shame. Yeah, nothing really under the beds. But hey, you know, that's fine. We'll drink a little bit of water. We'll drink probably have something to eat as well. We've got our piece of raw meat there. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, let's just eat the rest of this cooked meat here. We're not really wanting to eat anything raw at the moment, even though, you know, it's always quite nice. We'll have a little drink because we might as well drink as much as we can. Got a little bit of that soda left. You know, we're not really getting all the calories out of it, so we've got a little bit at the bottom there. Don't really know how you carry that. You know, open can of juice. You know, it's kind of a bit of a difficult thing to carry around. There's no real way you can put it in a pocket, or it feels like 4 degrees, so we're actually all right. Oh, that's little Wolfie over there. He's seen a rabbit. Obviously, he's having a little run about. Hasn't seen us. Yeah, he's just kind of in a little bit of a stalking mode. Maybe he saw a rabbit and the rabbit got away. I'm not sure who's faster of wolves, deer and rabbits. Obviously it's rather hard to run away from predators, as we can see from ourselves trying to run away from them. Because, you know, they can always cut you off. If you try and take wide corners, they can just intercept you like that. All they have to do is kind of run towards you, and you're kind of screwed. Especially if you're a human being like us. We're not particularly fast sprinters. Wolves are always going to be able to overtake you and go a lot faster than you. So you've really got to kind of watch yourself when it comes to that. But anyway, we're back towards the clear cut over here, and we'll be able to make our way up the hill into the lookout tower. In fact, this is the This is the hill here. We're quite lucky we didn't injure our ankle over here. Just double checking there's no like corpses over there for us to loot. You know, if we could find a deer corpse this close to somewhere to stay, then you know that'd be quite nice to take along with us. You know, we'll get some hide, get some meat, all that sort of lovely stuff. Be able to start curing it, get a little bit closer to our deerskin boots and leggings. You know, because you can never really go wrong with deerskin boots and leggings. And venison is actually better for calories than wolf meat. I think they're about the same kilogram wise, aren't they? 1 kilogram. See, I should know this. We've just recorded a couple of episodes where we had deer meat, and I can't even remember. This just shows how bad my mind is. It is just slipping. I need to have you guys help me how to play this game. Even though I'm the host, I've got to have somebody to help me. It's ridiculous. I hate putting you guys in that position. Anyway, you know, I've really enjoyed this Let's Play. I hear that the new update is coming out any day now, so hopefully the save works well enough. Well, then again, we haven't finished this episode yet. I hope we don't die, because that'd be kind of awkward. Though I don't really see us dying anytime soon. Our biggest chance of dying was in last episode when we were, you know, stuck in that cold bit there. So I don't see us dying anytime soon. You know, things are finally looking up for Billy 3. He's surviving fantastically well, much better than I expected. I just want to double check that wasn't a sapling there we could harvest. Hopefully there's no wolves up here at the forestry lookout, because I have met some wolves here in my time, and that is never good fun. So what we'll do, I think, as our game plan is we're going to wait for all those hides and stuff to finish curing, and then we're going to make some new clothes, and then we're going to head out into the new areas, the coastal highway, which it's gonna be tough for me to find where to go for that, because since I've been there before in the older update. Oh, yep. So these are almost done. We got our hatchet there. We got a storm lantern. Fantastic. It's lovely to be in a little bit of a safe spot, isn't it? 4 hours of daylight left. Plenty of time. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend a little bit of time on this episode. We're gonna wait until daybreak comes, and then we're gonna end the episode there. You know, we'll potter about, we'll do some more stuff. So I don't think there's going to be any more exploring or anything like that going on. So if you guys want to stop watching here, that's fine. If you want to keep watching and see how Billy does, you know, you can just see me potter about here for another, say, probably about another 5 minutes. You know, just while we get everything ready for the night. We're going to get some reclaimed firewood here. You know, harvest quite a bit. Spend about an hour getting 10 pieces of reclaimed firewood and a bit of tinder, because we might as well get as much firewood as we can to get a nice roaring fire going. Because if there's one thing I've learned is I quite enjoy my roaring fires, especially when it starts getting cold. See, very low chance of success with this reclaimed firewood. Our fire starting base skill isn't too great. It's only 56. We haven't actually lit in that many fires. But, you know, the more fires that we light, the faster that skill's going to go up. I think it goes up once every single time that you light a fire. So the more fires we light now when supplies are plentiful, the better in my opinion, because we might as well just keep doing it. You know, get our skills up, make sure that we, if we're ever in a tight situation, we can get a fire going. We're going to keep that accelerant on us just for that reason. So, yep, lovely. Managed to get it going first time. Add all our firewood here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Keep that going for a little while. And we're going to cook a bit of raw meat, you know, some more perishable food. We are fairly tired, you know, we have been running about the place, we've been harvesting stuff. We'll get a nice cup of coffee going. God, I wish I had a cup of coffee. I think after this recording I'm going to make myself a nice cup of coffee. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a few sheltered episodes. And just, yeah, see how it goes. Hopefully this new update comes out soon. As soon as it does, I'm probably going to make a big, long video, probably about an hour long or however long it is. Because if we can start on Billy 3, I kind of want to get us up and ready in one episode. Oh, blizzard happening outside. Good job, we're indoors. Get to enjoy this roaring fire. But yeah, we'll have a very long episode just so we can kind of finish off what we're doing around here. And get on our way into the coastal highway, because we've kind of exhausted everything that we can do in the Mystery Lake area. Wow, that is going. So that fresh deer hide's almost done. I think what we'll do is we'll probably transport that later on to a new location. Probably back in the camp office, so we just have all of our stuff there. And we'll go over to the dam and we'll pick up whatever we have left there. I don't think... I've been looking at the forums, and placed the internet. I stupidly asked, "Oh, hey guys, what about that Yeti in the dam?" Apparently, that's just someone pulling my leg. So, you know, I feel like a bit of an idiot. You know, I've just fallen for some guy pulling my leg on the internet. You know, I have been tricked. I have been trolled. But hey, you know, that's all part of the learning experience. I'm a little bit upset that there is no Yetis. Let's just have a look outside as soon as I can get past this goddamn door. Yeah, look at that wind. Oh my gosh, we're not even in the wind right just now. Yep. Yeah, that is very cold. You can see the snow drifts going. So let's just get indoors. Oh, nope, don't look us outside door. This tricky door is just locking us out everywhere. So yep, we're just gonna stay nice and warm inside our lovely little camp here. You know, we'll probably just harvest some of these things. Harvest, not repair. Remember, if you're harvesting, make sure you're harvesting. If you're repairing, make sure you're repairing. That's one of the reasons why I'm not that big a fan of this new action list. I mean, it's nice to have all the actions in one rather than on the kind of like the UI here. It used to be that you used to be able to harvest or repair things on that UI, but I guess if you wanted to repair stuff, you've kind of got to be a bit more deliberate. That's our fire gone out, which is a bit of a shame. You know, we're going to be sitting in the dark now. Still feels like 8 degrees. You know, it's pretty cold in here, but it's not too bad. So we're going to rest for a little while and get ready to head off tomorrow. You know, not before we finish the episode, but you know, we get to have a bit of fun. And you know, I'm quite looking forward. I like how everybody's kind of coming over to the channel now, and they're all having a nice time. It's lovely seeing all you guys enjoying my work. Well, I don't really think this is work. I think it's more of just a hobby. But it's good to see that people are reciprocating it and saying, yeah, you know, keep going. We're really enjoying this. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing with our Dominions Let's Play. I've got to re-record over a lot of content that doesn't really have any kind of well, because it doesn't have my voice over it, I don't really know what I'm doing, and there's nothing really that happens in it. So what I might do is I might just skip that episode. You know, apologies if I do decide to do it, and just, you know, because we've been at a long hiatus, I haven't really found the inspiration to do the Dominions for re-recording yet. Whereas for the Long Dark episode, these past few episodes have actually been done. Well, they've actually been recorded after the event because stupidly I turned off my microphone during recording. So for the last 4 episodes, this has actually been post-recorded episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that. If you've got a preferred one, do you like it better when I do commentary, you know, on the fly, or do you prefer it when I'm doing it pre-recorded? Just give me a shout. I do prefer doing commentary on the fly because I think I'm more funny and I don't really know what's happening. But thank you everybody for watching this episode. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a like. If this is your first time coming here, give us a subscribe. But until next time, goodbye.